y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan. Today's video is actually going to be our budget mid-month review, and my last video I've already closed out our paycheck number 1. If you have not checked that video out, I will link it up above. But on the budget worksheet, I need to go ahead and make sure that I update this worksheet. So if you see here in the middle, there's Check, meaning the mid-month check. So this is what we're actually going to be focusing on. And then when I come back and do our monthly recap, our actual full monthly numbers will go into the actual section for our September budget. But today we're just going to be focused on what we've done thus far. It'll probably pretty much mirror closely our paycheck number 1 closeout. But again, this is our budget worksheet, so we have to make sure that we are consistent. I'm going to use this purple Papermate ink joy. And if this is your first time watching our videos, we do use the EveryDollar app to track our expenditures. Thus far, hubby has received $16.18, and I've received $6.40, which is a total of $22.58. And we do tithe off of our gross income. My income is the same because I am salary. I work in higher education. Now my husband, he does get overtime, so we still do give off of our gross income. Our motto is the government gets theirs off the top, we give off the top. And we do understand that there are people that give in different ways, different amounts, and that's okay. But for us, we do tithe 10% of our gross income. And so far we have given $5.59. All right, and for our mortgage, now the mortgage has been paid, $468. Netflix has been paid, $15.99. All right, internet has been paid. YouTube, $11.99 has been paid. Electricity and the car insurance and Hulu. And I'm showing Hulu because it's actually showing pending, so I can actually see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mark it paid. Now these other expenditures, HELOC is not due until the end of the month. Life insurance, phone, those are not due until the end of the month. So right now that has not been paid. And then the loan service, I did mention in our paycheck to paycheck budget, we're going through some transition. We were supposed to get our cut on the 6th. We didn't get a cut until the 13th. And we're supposed to receive an invoice, and I have not received the invoice as of yet. And hopefully I'll have that invoice and that bill will be paid where it'll show in our overall monthly recap. So, but we're just going through some transitions, and I'm not really sure if we're gonna even get a second cut this month, being that it was actually done a week later. So I'm not really sure about that, but I'm holding off because the invoice, even though he said he would charge us the same, we did have some weeds growing up along our fence line, and I'm not really sure if there's going to be an extra charge in that, so I'd rather just wait on the invoice. So that has not been paid. Now groceries, this far we have spent $307.03 on groceries, so we're looking pretty good now, guys. If you have not watched the September setup budget, I did say that I wanted to focus on getting this food bill down, and whatever I saved on groceries I will put toward extra debt. So right now we are on track to lowering this grocery bill. So Y'all just keep praying for us that we continue to get this bill down. That way we can put extra on top of what we plan for our extra deck on the HELOC. So I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Now, household supplies, I haven't done anything with that, but I do know I will be going next week to get my supplies. Gas, we have not gotten any gas yet. Again, we don't go a whole lot of places, but we just have not done a fill up just yet. So hopefully by the end of the month we'll get a fill up. We usually allot ourselves one fill up out of the household joint account. And if this is your first time watching our video, my husband and I, we allocate a portion of our paychecks to a household joint account. Now, we still have our personal accounts, but as far as paying our bills, we pay our bills out of our joint household account. In the buffer, we have not had anything unplanned to come up, so we're very thankful for that. Thus far, we have not had to use anything on the buffer, and the life insurance is not due until the end of the month, so we have not paid that yet. So for our savings, now we do have $25 that is auto draft at the end of the month, so that has not come out yet. And we have not put any additional into our son's tuition account yet. And we have not put any money aside for vacation yet. And again, we are cash flowing our son's college tuition. He has a college fund, but again, we're just trying to beef up additional savings for his tuition so that he can graduate college debt free. He won't have any student loans. So that's what we're doing. We have enough student loans for the whole household. And again, I always said that's another video. When we start focusing on that, then you'll see that written out. But right now, we're focused on our HELOC, which is our home equity line of credit. So that's the reason why you only see it listed. We want to make sure that he gets through college without having any student loans. So we're just thankful that we're able to do that. Down here, HELOC. Again, I like to wait until the end to see exactly how much we're going to end up paying extra on the HELOC. So this is the mid-month check-in numbers. I'm going to go ahead and total the expenses in the mid-month check column. So our total expenses is $1572.99 for our mid-month check-in. Okay. So what we're going to go ahead and do is fill in this information down here for mid-month check-in. So we have our income, which is $22.58. Our giving total is $559 thus far. Our total expenses is $1572.99. And there's nothing for savings. So we'll go ahead and tally up thus far. So the $22.58 minus $559 minus $1572.99. Our balance for mid-month, we have $126.01. So we are not over budget. So this is great. I am loving this worksheet that I made, guys. It is keeping me on track. I just love this. So at the end, when I do the monthly recap, I will put the numbers in here, and I can always come back and just, you know, do a quick glance at what was going on at the beginning when I did the zero-based budget, and then I can see what's going on mid-month, if we're on track, if we're, you know, over budget or under budget. And then of course I can always come back and look at the monthly recap. So I am really loving this worksheet. It is really keeping me on task. So we're looking pretty good. This is our mid-month check-in. I am so excited. Let me know down in the comment section how you're doing your mid-month. Are you over budget in some areas? Are you under budget in some areas for September? I know that we have a lot going on, but hey guys, we're gonna get through it together. So until the next time, I will see you later. Bye.